Hi, it's me again, Bunny. Today I want to tell you why this feel the feeling, release the feeling, observe the feeling never worked for me. Well, this is my personal experience and this is my personal opinion. I'm happy for you if you feel that this method has worked for you, but personally, I have a different perspective on this. So let me tell you, I have felt this way. Let's say you dated a guy for more than 6 months or for more than a year. Then suddenly you found out that he was married. You found out that he had another girlfriend who he has dated for more than 3 years. So you were in shock, you were in disbelief, you were angry, you were sad, you were abandoned. And then you look up, you know, the YouTube video that might make you feel better. And many videos say, well, feel that feeling and release it and observe the feeling. That's just that's just your emotion in the body, so it's nothing. So feel the feeling and be with it and release it. Then you do that. So after a few hours you do that meditation to feel the feeling. You do that meditation to observe the feeling. Then after a day and after a few hours you feel better. That's good, right? You you pulled yourself out of that deep hole without any drinking, without a friend, without shopping, right? So that's good. Then why I felt that this has never worked for me? First of all, if you do that, you cannot see yourself as a third person. What do I mean by that? Let's say you had hidden fear that somebody might feel embarrassed to be seen with you. So you held that fear in your body, and you just hold a little back when you were dating, when you are talking to your friend, you're talking to person. If you see yourself as the third person, you can see that clearly. If you do meditation to see yourself as third person, not to feel the feeling, then you can see that, oh, I was the one who always wanted to hide myself. I was the one who felt invisible and who felt safe being an invisible person. You could do that. But if you decide that, oh, many people told me that if I feel the feeling, then I'm done. So I'm gonna do that. Then you cannot see yourself as the third person. You cannot see that you speak like somebody who has done something wrong. You speak like somebody who always wants to brag because he or she feels empty inside. You cannot see that, because when you are feeling the feeling, you are just inside of the feeling. So we cannot find that out. And And secondly, we cannot find out about what our hidden fear is, what our hidden belief is, you know, what our dogma is. We cannot find out that, because if we feel the feeling, that means we get to spend time with them. We get to spend time alone feeling them. Then, you know, we don't feel obligated to see hidden parts of ourselves, because in that method, people don't talk about that. People usually tell you that just feel the feeling, just observe the feeling. Don't tell you that you have to find out what your hidden fear is. You have to find out what your hidden belief is. You have to find out what your, what your hidden perspective is. Then we are locked into that little world. We are locked into that little, prison we built for ourselves. You know what I mean? Yeah, feeling the feeling is better than suppressing it. Feeling the feeling is better than running away from it. But feeling is just conditional. And stress response is just repetition. That's what I learned from Dr. Joe Dispenza. And I learned that I spoke like somebody who has done something wrong. I learned that I spoke like who just has been punished. So I couldn't find out any of that. I couldn't learn any of that when I used that feeling the feeling method, observing the feeling method. Yeah, I'm happy for you if it has worked for you, but we have to be able to see ourselves as the third person, because that's the only way to improve. That's the only way to break from this matrix we built for ourselves. That pain, that stress is gonna show up if we cannot change who we are, and if we cannot find out what we did wrong, and what assumptions we made for ourselves and we made for people who were wrong, then most likely that stress, that feeling is gonna show up. And yeah, it's gonna show up in a stronger way. It's gonna show up again when you least expect it. Why? Because you stayed as the same person after feeling the feeling. That's the reason. You just chose to live as a victim who always feels vulnerable, who always feels fragile. Then you justify yourself telling that, oh, it's okay, I am feeling the feeling, so it's okay. Yeah, of course, I have done the exact same things over and over again. And for more than a few years, I felt stuck. I felt that, I don't feel wise, and I feel locked, and I feel, superior. I feel separate from others. I felt something was wrong with me. So that's why I chose to break the habit of being myself. And you cannot do that if you choose to feel the feeling. Thanks for watching.